Hello everybody, welcome back to WSRT Fitness. Today we're going to be continuing the Learning to Feel series, and today we're going to be talking about the chest. I know a lot of guys want to build their chest, especially if they feel that it's lacking, or especially if they feel like they can't get a good connection to the muscles. So today we're going to talk about 3 exercises that I will be programming in for a lot of my beginners or for people who are struggling to make a connection to their chest. So number 1, and much like in the lat video that we put out before, the first exercise is generally something that I'll do as part of a warm-up or I'll have within their program. So it's taking 2 plates and it's just a plate squeeze press. Now this you can do either laying down on a bench or you can do it standing up, pressing out. It all depends on how the program is written, or where I am in a program with the client, what I would recommend them doing. And it's something where I'll kind of switch back and forth, but traditionally I'll be doing it from a standing position. So all you're doing is you're taking 2 plates, squeeze them together, trying not to use the fingers, using your palms to squeeze them together. And all you're doing is pressing out away from you, and you're actively contracting your chest. You're trying to feel your pectoral muscles squeezing your sternum. That's the idea. That's what you want to feel. Now, depending on where the client's at in their program, again, usually it's a warm-up. So what I'll have them doing is a lighter weight. I'm using 2.5 kilogram, 5.5 pound dumbbells to do these myself. By the way, Weider International, not sponsored. Is Weider International even still a thing? I don't even know. But anyway, so a lot of the times what I'll have them do is I'll have them squeeze, press out a little bit faster, harder, squeeze, just hold it a second, and then come back slow, and then out, and then come back slow. Just like that. That's it. Where I'm also tucking my chin, partially because I want to look down at where I'm contracting right on that sternum, but also I want to kind of feel my chest coming up underneath my chin. So again, as I'm coming up, boom. And so that's how I'm feeling. So let's move on to the next exercise. All right, guys, so I'm down here on the floor for the next exercise, which for chest day, for beginners, probably no surprise to anybody, is the push-up. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, Sean, what about the guys who are 400 pounds, 500 pounds, or just not able to do push-ups yet? There are different ways to step down to take away resistance, whether it is by doing knees or up on an elevated surface, like up on a bench where you're now doing essentially an incline push-up, or even just leaning towards the wall at a certain angle based on that person's ability. So there are lots of ways to still continue to do that same pushing movement. What doesn't matter where you're starting, you can find a way to make the push-up work for you. And the idea when doing this, I mean, and again, this is basic. Most people know how to do a push-up, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I like to have my clients go all the way down, where they might hand release, they might not. Let me try to get back on camera here. They might hand release, they might not. But I like to have them go all the way down and imagine pushing something away, like that. And so what they'll generally, I'll also use different types of cues of like trying to bring your elbows or your biceps together. Or I'll have them do this movement right after the warm-up of the plate press and really have them trying to feel their sternum as they push. So that's the second exercise there. The third one, I'm just going to kind of move the camera a little bit as I adjust myself. Now, you can see this cable set up behind me. So this is what's going to lead us to our third movement. Now, it's a type of fly. Now, everybody knows, if you follow Athlete Next, he hates the dumbbell fly done from a bench. It's a big injury risk to your shoulder, all of that. Even though at times I will program dumbbell flies for people with more experience, I tend to agree with Jeff Cavalier's assessment, especially for beginners. And of course, I would agree with him. He knows a hell of a lot more than I do. But what I will do to program with a lot of my clients now, because I have them standing for a lot or using their body weight for a lot of exercises, this is something that I like to have them do towards the end of a chest or push day, depending on the program that I write for them. So what I'll do is I will have them basically do a floor fly, but with a cable instead of a dumbbell. The reason why: with a dumbbell, it's hardest here and then starts to get easier as you get towards the top. With a cable, you have a more consistent resistance all the way through the movement, especially up here at the top where you want to really be flexing hard the muscle. So the way I'll generally have them do it is you're going to take the attachment, you're going to get yourself set up so that way it's already moving. And then I like to have them set up with a slight bend in their elbow. I know it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but you can see that's how far off the floor I am. You might not need that much, you might be able to be lower like this, but I like to kind of be up here. And then I'm keeping my elbow at the same angle all the way across. And generally, I'll finish right around here, where my left hand, the knuckles, is essentially over my right nipple. When I do it the other way, I'd be stopping at the same point. Now, not that I can't go further. I can, but I kind of feel like I lose contraction. I feel like I lose the feeling a little bit. And again, the idea is to keep the pectoral muscle firing. And so when I'm programming this for my clients, I'm having them imagine trying to get either their knuckles to their opposite nipple or the pad, the base of the thumb, over the sternum. So that's getting you a little bit past midline, and that's the movement right there. Which really helps you feel in the chest. So that's it. Those are the three movements. Comment below if you think I left out any exercises that you feel a beginner should be doing from the beginning. This is just certain movements, obviously not all movements that I'll program in. I do like to give my clients a little bit more variety at this point, because I think variety, different types of movements are better for creating a good foundation. Which it's a combination of Jeff Cavalier's more athletic style training, and then other bodybuilders, guys like Jay Cutler, who are huge believers in angles. But these are main movements to make sure that I know my clients are feeling the muscles, are feeling what they need to feel in order to make the best gains possible. So let me know in the comments below if you think that I should be programming other exercises in and why. We have a great discussion in the comments. If you need help with your programming, you need a workout program, I've got programs available for you. You can email me, wsrtfitness@gmail.com. If you would like me to custom write a program for you, if you would like my coaching, I can coach you there as well. wsrtfitness@gmail.com. I do promise the website is coming soon, but as I said in the relaunch video, I'm doing it on my own at this point, and I am not a computer wizard, so it's going to take me a little bit, but I am doing it myself. So, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.